Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. My name is Eric Speck. I am now the VP of Ethics and Support at RPH Ally. First time I get to say that after my recent promotion from director. So pretty exciting, right? Pretty stoked, pretty cool stuff. I'm coming at you today to talk about a problem that I had, and it's still something that I see a lot of people I talk to having this problem, kind of falling into this trap, figuring out why things aren't getting it better for them despite them making some changes in their lives. Relatively simple, but often overlooked. And I'm going to talk more about that right after this. Okay, so what is this thing I'm talking about? It's relatively simple. It's often overlooked. What's he getting at? Let me dive into it. So a lot of us, including myself, we want to do things to improve ourselves in different ways. A lot of times it's with our well being. Maybe we're not as happy as we want to be. Maybe we're not as energetic as we want to be. Different things going on. So there's different tools and resources out there that we often see recommended. So we'll start implementing those to try to get benefit. Some of those things could be, practice meditation, eat healthier, drink plenty of water, spend time outside, get enough sleep, start a gratitude journal, start general journaling, whatever it may be. And years ago, when I was going through this, I started to do those things as well. And I often talk to people who are doing certain things, but they're not really noticing big changes in their lives, the way they're feeling about themselves, and all of that good stuff. So when we started examining why aren't we getting the benefits that we're expecting? Somebody told me to exercise more often, to eat better, start a gratitude journal. I've been doing all those things, but they're really not paying off. I'm not seeing the benefits from that. And it's not that those things aren't working, at least in the cases that I'm talking about here. It's actually that there are other things going on that are, you can look at it as canceling those benefits out. For example, for me, before I started practicing all these well-being kind of hacks, I should say, like meditation and journaling. I was doing pretty healthy stuff. Before work, I would go to the gym. After work, most days I would go on a 6 mile run. Like literally, I'd bring my running stuff with me, and on my way home, I would go on a nice run, and then I would go home. And those kind of things are good, right? They make us feel good physically, emotionally, mentally. There's a lot of benefits to that. But I was still having issues. I wasn't happy. I was struggling with some depression. And later on, I realized it wasn't because I wasn't doing enough of the good things. It was that I was doing bad things that you can basically say canceled it out. So I was, some common things, drinking. That was a big thing for me. I wonder, well, why aren't I happy? Why aren't I feeling good? Well, it's because I'm drinking too much, and we all know alcohol is a depressant. So here I am trying to do these things to elevate my mood, which are helping, but then I'm canceling that out because I'm consuming too much alcohol too frequently, and it's having negative effects on my mental health. Some of the other things that I often see people doing that's having similar effect. You're spending too much time on social media. Often when somebody approaches me and they have an issue, they want some help. We look at, well, how much time are you spending on social media? And that's a big problem. And like my addictive behavior, I fall into that as well. I found myself just addicted to scrolling. What's next? What's next? What's next? Just like a drug. And that has negative effects on your mental health. I mean, I'm not saying social media is bad, but too much time spent scrolling is bad. I think that's well known. Another thing is staying up late. I was talking to somebody recently, and they weren't getting enough sleep, and a lot of it had to do with screen time at night, too much social media, staying up late, not getting enough sleep. So while we were trying to implement these healthy behaviors, these other things were going on that were canceling it out. And it makes sense, right? And like I said at the very beginning, it's kind of simple, but these are the things you need to think about to say, how am I maybe not getting as much benefit as I can be? So watch out for that. It's not just the things that you are doing. No, it's not the things that you aren't doing. It's the things that you're doing. So it's not that you're not meditating, you're not exercising and that kind of stuff, because maybe you are. It's the other bad things that you're doing that are countering that and are having negative effects. So that's really all I have for you today. It's something that popped up recently, and I was like, yeah, I got to share that with everybody, see what they think about it, because I know it's going to help some people. If you have any questions about it, have any comments, please let me know. Drop them in the comments below. If you have any questions specifically for me, you can reach me at rphally.com over on the peer support channel or any of the social media platforms. All right, guys, hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later.